Wellington has a beehive right next to its government buildings, and now so does Auckland. Mayor John Banks accepted a special gift from the National Beekeeping Association, a hive of around 10,000 bees, which in the summer will grow to around 10 times that number. The hive is symbolic of the relationship between the hard-working insects and our trade and agriculture industries. John Banks says it's important people recognise just how big a role they play in our economy.
About 1 spoonful in 3 of everything we sell in food is responsible and made responsible by the bees. It's a very big industry. These little guys do a lot of work for New Zealand.
Presenting the hive to the city was local Beekeepers Club President Kim Kneiber. Kim says the bees who will live on the roof of the Aotea Centre will have plenty in the way of good flora to gather pollen from in the city.
I'm hoping in the parks that they might have planted a bit of rewa. That's always nice. Cabbage tree, they can collect from that as well. There's a lot of native plants and flora that we can collect from, well-known manuka, of course, kanuka, and then there's also all your fruit trees and a lot of people's gardens, flower gardens.
While the occasion was obviously a happy one, it also had a serious side. National Beekeeping Association executive Maureen Maxwell says the hive will essentially act as a health check for local bee populations.
They are the modern canary, really, and we felt that it was a wonderful opportunity to work with the new super city, all the residents from Auckland. So we have many urban beekeepers in the Auckland area now. The Auckland Bee Club has over 260 members, and we have all our commercial growers that go through this region.
In many parts of Europe, bees in rural areas are dying off from disease and the lack of suitable plant life to gather pollen from. An increasing trend towards bees in the cities may be gaining momentum around the world.
It's not just about a little bit of honey, of course, or our exports. It's about the pollination, which is such a vital part of our pastoral and horticultural industries. And there's a bit of a paradox now in that bees are surviving better in the cities around the world than they are in the rural countryside.
And if Auckland City itself is a hive, where does John Banks see himself in the scheme of things?
People have described me as lots of things, anything that can be described. I haven't been described yet as a queen, but if I was in a beehive, I'd probably want to be the queen.
Drew Chappell, Country 99 TV News.